Okay, we're gonna play Peggle.
Yeah, why not?
We made a discovery that Peggle only stores its save data locally, so we don't have a lot to work with. But we're gonna play Peggle. It'll be fine.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do Lollydrop.
Okay, cool beans.
So, do you want to be the chipmunk or the unicorn?
I think we should both be the unicorn.
We should both be the unicorn. What's this chipmunk do again?
Multi-ball.
Oh, yeah.
I would have said that we should both be the unicorn anyway, even at this nothing.
Really?
Like, this whole lockable content...
Go for it.
This whole lockable content biz is bullshit, regardless.
It's a little bad.
I mean, when it pertains to multiplayer stuff, come on now.
Yeah, I don't really see the point, but whatever. We'll have a fun time playing Peggle.
Yeah.
Peggle is a good game to play when you don't want to deal with anything. when putting effort forth seems like too much, but you still want to see the ball fall and you want to take ownership over when it does good stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Peggle is a game that... Oh, there we go. That's good.
Arrow keys in space also works for the fine-tuning. Might be easier from your angle.
No, it's not that. It's mouse sensitivity issues. I don't know. Fair enough.
Is the sensitivity too high or too low? You can adjust it on the fly using a button on the very mouse.
Oh my god, that mouse is for pro gamers. Yeah, that's exactly it. Peggle is the sort of game that you play when you are indisposed for reasons related to either a lack of things to do in your life or a lack of ability to do the things that you have to do in your life.
That didn't go as I had hoped.
No, but you know what does? That's part of the whole Peggle business.
Yeah. As a kid, is probably more in practice than I am, but will it matter? Probably not.
That seems likely. I was hella sick, like very recently.
We're both a little sick still.
Yeah, and so I'm left with a bit of a.
Oh,
not quite.
Left with a bit of a.
I'm left with a bit of lethargy.
Mm-hmm.
Left with a little bit of grumbly in my various passages. I kind of wish that my skull was slightly bigger to admit all of the brain that seems to press from within. Oh, nicely done. Sickness seems to make everything harder to contend with, you know?
Yeah, of course. You need a healthy bod.
Mm-hmm.
Your bod is what you use. Shit.
Oh, make this shot and you're golden.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got the super guide. Of course you're going to be able to make this shot.
Which, by make this shot, do you mean just not fuck up completely?
Yeah.
Hit a red?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that seems about right. I remember the rules now. It's harsh if you don't hit any reds at all.
Yeah, it takes off 25% of your whole thing. And now, I don't have my super guide left, so there's no guarantee that I'll be able to hit this one.
Good luck.
It's a punishment is what it is. Oh, Jesus.
Honk. I might miss too, though.
It's true, you might. But you better not clear away the obstacle.
Yeah, you're right.
Or else
how much, what will I be left with when it takes away 20% miss? It'll be hard for you to win even if I do miss it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's give it a shot.
Oh! Spamlet wins. First round.
I won.
Should we keep score?
Why not?
Alright. Do we have anything to say about Peggle? We decided to do this a while ago and we were excited about it, but I don't remember why.
I don't think there's... Peggle is a pretty singular thing. You know, the things that we might ever say about it are the same things we would have ever said about it.
Which are?
It's very zen. It's good for when you can't deal.
Yeah.
Its music has a nice kind of mockingly chill thing going on.
Yeah, no, it's a very pleasant universe of the Peggle universe.
I like that the characters in Peggle
Nothing is wrong in Pachinko Land.
I like that the characters in Peggle Nights spend their time dreaming that they're doing things other than playing Peggle, but in reality they wake
just
up
playing
and
Peggle. Yeah.
They find out they were playing Peggle all along. But I think Peggle is a very boring game, but in the good way. You know, it's nice when boring can be good. Are you
like with
me
foreign films, or
yeah, maybe.
Peggle is an art house drama.
It's not that same kind of boring.
I know. I'm making it funny.
Yeah.
maybe even more than one kind of funny at once. Well, I hope that works out for me. It does.
We don't need to talk about Peggle, of course.
Yeah, what we could talk about other things. That's definitely true.
We could just zone out on what's happening.
We could zone out on what's happening.
Yeah, you know, just getting into the Peggle zone a little bit. No need to overthink the Peggle zone. These spring fever stages are kind of tricky, huh?
A little bit nasty. There you go. It's all pure skill, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Yeah, might
It's
as
just
well.
a veritable cornucopia of points right there.
I didn't really get it.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Big bumpers.
Oh,
Oh, ouch.
bug
You're
nuts.
closing that gap, though.
Neither of us are going to get the ending bonus, so.
Buh. This is lousy.
Now I got one ball left to make a difference. And none of them are easily accessible. So really I should just do this and hope for
Maybe
the best.
slide through that little window. Oh my god, you did! But you didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's a shame. Spallant wins again.
Hooray!
Alright, let's do another one.
Soon my luck will run out. Do we have Spring Fever Day 1? We sure do.
The Guardians.
Unicorn Duel.
Hooray, it's for the Peggle purists out there.
Oh, so. Oh, for the yeah.
Unicorn has probably least chaos involved.
I guess so. His guide always struck me as very dull.
Your face always struck me as very dull.
Whoa.
I played a pretty good video game over this weekend.
Yeah, was it Night in the Woods? I saw you playing that.
Yeah, it was Night in the Woods. And
A lot of people on my Twitter are really hyped about that game.
So what did the smart game folks think about?
Oh, I haven't heard
Night in
anything
the
that
Woods.
they think in smart terms. Just that they like it.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what the sort of the critical consensus is.
Yeah.
Because like it's a thing that I tend to resist, which is it's extremely plotty. And there's the gameplay elements such as they are minimal.
Yeah.
But
it's an adventure game. Does it feel
it's,
like
it's not. It doesn't really. I mean, what constitutes an adventure game?
Yeah, I guess more or less the elements you just described is what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's like there's.
Are there puzzles even?
No, I mean not really. There's the puzzles in the game, and this motif repeats itself several times. Are literally touch the thing until you get an electric shock.
That's cool.
Which is funny.
I played the sort of pseudo demo game for that game, which was called something like. I honestly can't remember. I always wanted to call it Night in the Woods because it involves going to the woods for a night. But it's got like similar characters, but it's got a more mythical kind of setup. You're like looking for the god of the woods or something.
Yeah, it's the same universe.
Yeah.
The game kind of low key replaces. I mean, the game is basically about the plight of small towns.
It didn't work.
Oh well, that's your trade-off. The game is basically about the plight of small towns in post-industrial America, and particularly
This is rough.
mining country, Appalachia. And it's like the. I mean,
It wasn't gonna save me either way.
maybe that shot be the one that saved me.
I'm sorry to keep interrupting your thought about small town America.
It's you're not really.
Pretty solid. We didn't even need to.
Yeah, I thought that since I lost twice in a row, I would
You might as well make a big
try
point.
to win by a large marge. Oh, and I'm gonna too.
Hey.
Look at the size of that marge. Holy shit.
Well, 1-2.
That's a large marge.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, hilarious.
You were saying.
Yeah, it's so and like so it's about that, and it really digs into that in a really smart way, and it's sort of about like the feeling of.
It's my turn.
Oh, sorry. It's the feeling of what you do when your way of life is actually dying.
Yeah.
You know, and like there isn't really anything that can be done about
that's not
that.
what I wanted.
And trying to do things about that or might end up fucking everything over, you know?
Yeah.
Which is not something that we get a lot of stories about, so it's great that this is, you know, wide enough. The game looks great. The platforming, the sort of the basic...
My turn.
The basic sum of the game is platforming. But like that's how you get around, and they took the time to make the platforming look and feel really good.
Cool.
You got a triple jump and everything.
It's not on like challenging platforming levels, I'm guessing.
No, there's no challenging platforming to be done.
Yeah.
It's all about taking in the atmosphere.
Cool.
Parkouring around your town.
Nice.
You know, getting yelled at for parkouring around your town.
Can you choose to just walk like a normo?
In what is, I think, pretty endearing, the main character will walk rather than run, but only to be polite to her friends when she's around them.
I see.
Or if she's really sick.
Otherwise, you literally cannot choose to walk.
Not yeah. There is a certain amount of storytelling that's done through gameplay aspects here, which is nice. I don't want to oversell that, but the game is doing some things on that front.
Let's just go for it. Mm-hmm. Oh no. I went for it and it was bad.
Quel dommage, man. As the French would have it.
What does that mean? Does that mean kill the cheese?
No, that's fromage.
I know, it was a joke.
Quel fromage would be, that's some damn fine cheese.
So what was dommage?
Dommage means bummer, essentially.
So that's a damn fine bummer?
What a bummer is what I'm saying.
I see. Well, good. I'm glad that the game is good.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other game that people like right now? There's a few.
I don't know.
There's one called like Oinkenspiel or something, and that's probably not correct, but it's got that amount that general set
It's
of
about
letters.
pigs and it's about German.
I don't know what it's about. I've heard some interesting stuff about it though, which I haven't thoroughly read because I don't know the first thing about the game. So shout outs to that game that I don't know anything about.
Oh damn! I was kind of hoping that would be some more interesting intel there.
Nope, none whatsoever.
It's so hard to get me to play new games right now. I win!
Dang, it's
We've
2-2. Let's do a tiebreaker and then do some more.
Alright. But, yeah, I would say that I'm pretty much...
I saw you playing something else just now. Was that also Night in the Woods?
That's, no, that's Momodora. Sort of... It's a part of a series of, like, really hard... Castlevania-esque.
I feel like
sort of
whoever gets the
rowing
first shot on this
platformers.
particular level gets a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, the first shot is it's not unproblematic in terms of advantages. I mean, part of what balances that out is that
Not a huge advantage.
getting the last orange pip can give you such a huge point haul that
Right.
having one more ball at the end can be helpful along those in that department. But
True.
doobity doot doo doot.
You were saying something about that other game you were playing?
Yeah, it's like the art was clearly like worked over, and it's all very fetishy, but also clearly made by somebody who really loves 16-bit 2D platforming.
I see.
And so it feels very good to play. I'm sort of in a point where I started on hard mode, and like it became clear to me that hard mode was for like serious business people in terms of, you know, their relationship with this kind of genre, like how all like there's for every type of game there's like an indie community for being like just way too hardcore about it. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Like with its own value systems and lingo probably. And I get the sense that this is where this one is coming from. But I think I'm gonna win.
It looks like it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh.
What if I forfeit 25% of my points so that you can't get the last 2 reds in one go?
Oh.
What if I do get the last 2 reds in one go?
Oh, there you did. There you go. Fuck. I think I'm gonna lose. As a matter of fact, I just lost. What a shame. See, there was that last ball of yours.
Yeah, I got 2 free balls.
Oh, they don't count as free balls.
What do you mean? I still have 2 balls left.
Oh, shit. Then we didn't even need those balls.
Yeah.
Balls. Spam 1! Like, pretty handily.
Fairly large margin.
Yeah.
Horsepower.
Horsepower. Alright.
I get to go first.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so I started the game off on the hard mode, and then I was like, oh god, this is hard. And then the normal thing to do would be to restart the game on the easy mode, but then, or the normal mode, but then I went back and played it on the normal mode, and I was like, oh, this is too easy. And so the only thing for it was to continue on my hard mode save.
Yeah.
And so I've been making my way through the game very slowly for quite a while.
That's cool.
Whenever the frustration level, it transpires that really all that it requires, what it requires to me on hard mode is like hypervigilance of a type that one does not normally associate with a 16-bit platformer.
Damn it.
Like, you gotta be on that ball.
Very unlike Peggle.
Yeah. Because if you don't pay attention to anything, you'll die.
Ugh, sucked. Sucked.
But it is always, it is lovely. It is a very pretty game, and it's always wonderful to play something that has clearly been loved.
Oh no. Damn it.
But,
It's bad. It's looking bad.
I don't necessarily know why the sort of leaf priestess character that I'm playing wears a skirt and knee-high socks, but whatever, it's your garb.
Maybe this will help. Can I win if I get only if I get the 50,000?
Yeah, that ain't happening. That's closer than it should have been.
I believe it's 3-3 now.
Yeah.
Let's have another tiebreaker, and then let's do some more.
No, it's 2-3 now.
It's 2-3 now.
Yeah.
Who's won twice?
Me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not. I was just basing that on that thing that popped up with all the stats.
Oh wow, the stats. I haven't been looking at.
Yeah, I haven't been looking at the stats.
I've had a lot of good games to play lately, which means I've been playing not much of any of them. You know how that goes?
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, on a certain level. I squandered that.
The last part of last year was just ridiculously good for game releases, and so I'm still catching up on like a million things at once, which makes it hard to enjoy any of them really. So what I need.
Because it feels like work.
A little bit. It feels like every time I play any of them, there's an opportunity cost associated with it. You know what I mean?
I'm in the exact opposite place because the fact that I've been like mad ill for the last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Means that I've been
everything that feels vaguely good has a great savor to it.
Yeah, and I've been pumping my well dry of stuff that I don't yet have all the Chivos on. Enter the Gungeon added some new stuff to it, and
I remember when I wanted.
I didn't even have all the Chivos in that one in the first place.
I remember when I wanted to get all the Chivos in Hyperlight Drifter, but then stuff kept coming out.
Yeah. Well. This is that was underwhelming. This is kind of a problem that arises when you are trying to be current.
Yeah.
In your tastes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Oy. Well, at least that.
I haven't seen anybody playing anything new that came out that looks like particularly exciting. To be honest, like I see the new Hitman game, which looks rife with possibilities for comedy.
It is.
And,
it is that. Nothing like game changing has come out.
They've modded GTA into a racing game.
Oh, okay.
I saw that. And
This will work. It works.
Oh, nicely done.
Not super well, but well enough.
Who needs super well when you've got medium well?
Did you hear that Donald Trump orders his steaks
Well done with ketchup. Yeah, I mean, that feels like the sort of
It's not.
it feels like the sort of news story that is fabricated to make us look bad for mocking him about it.
It's so.
There's so many better things to make fun of him about.
Of course there are.
The fact that he's a literal criminal racketeer
But it's so.
and mobster.
It's just hard to overlook the fact that steak well done with ketchup is so him.
Yeah, I mean,
It's perfectly him.
this is that movie that you like all up in this piece, right?
Which movie?
The documentary about the war criminals from
Yeah. The act of killing.
the act of killing. Yeah, it's super the act of killing. Evil is renowned for the extreme shittiness of its taste.
Yeah, sure. That's not really the focus of the act of killing, but that is the scene that I talk about a lot. You can get that in the bucket.
That's not. I'm curious. I'm concerned about not hitting any oranges on this fair. Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was concerned about.
Damn. How terrible for you.
Oh my. I thought we were being low key in this one. I didn't really. I mean, we've been basically completely devoid of smack talk.
It's been secretly serious this whole time.
Has it been?
Yeah.
My God.
Hey, that was pretty
jeez. My love for you is like a truck berserker. We're 3-on-3.
I just won. You said it was 2-on-3 with you at 2 before, but now it says we're 2. Okay.
I said it was 3-and-2 with me up.
Oh, I see. Let's have a tiebreaker.
All right. Another tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Just desserts.
See, I mean, like, Peggle isn't, like, relaxing, right? These sounds, something about it, there's a sickliness to the whole thing.
I was actually thinking about that when I was playing this with the ringing in my ears that comes from having a fever the other day.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah, there's a little bit of burn at the end of all of these sound effects.
Yeah.
Oh. And speaking of the sound effects of Peggle, you know the gong that goes off?
Under which circumstance?
Got it.
What gong? I don't know about a gong.
I think it's at the end of I think it's when you... God, there is a gong.
Maybe. Did you just take a shot you didn't quite mean to there? It looked like the mouse moved when you clicked the button. It was a good one anyway.
I mean, you can think that if you like.
That wasn't enough to get a cool style point.
No. My love for you is like a truck berserker. Oh, I was just going to say that there is a gong. Oh yeah, it's the gong sound from the Zen shot.
Yes.
Dang, bang, you know.
I haven't heard it in a long time.
It is the same gong sound that is used in the shitty CDI Zelda game that Game Grumps just finished playing when you magically awaken Zelda from her slumber at the end. Oh, crumbs. Yeah, that works.
And look at the way this shot predictor goes over the stage like a freaky fucking quantum spider leg.
Yeah, that's a good one. Freaky fucking quantum spider leg.
Maybe.
I mean,
Not really.
that's something. It's
Technically,
it's not the
still
best
in the
thing.
running.
Freaky fucking quantum spider lab. I'm sorry, I said fucking with the G attached.
Fucking.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. No, too risky. Too risky. But then again, maybe you need a fighting chance here, right?
I got one. I'm only 3,000 points behind.
Oh shit, you're right. Maybe I need to do something risky then. For the sake of doing something risky.
You're gonna justify the risky move either way. Oh, you did it! Wow.
Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah, how about that? Well, shit. Yeah, this doesn't look likely. Let's hit the corner and see what happens. Boom!
Ooh, yeah. That's what I like to see.
Nailed it.
Well, I mean, I'm going to lose some of my points now.
Maybe. Maybe not. Oh my god. The undershot. Swing.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I think you won.
Well, maybe.
Oh, what a shit show.
It depends on the final bucket. Oh. Oh no.
No.
Oh.
No, that could get you there.
My shot.
Oh, not quite. Oh, I eke it out. Isaac wins. Isaac
Beautiful
wins.
Well, we got a little time left. Let's do another.
For fuck's sake, Josh.
You wanna call it?
I mean, now that we've decided decisively who's the better Peggle player, then yeah, I think this is probably a good time to
3 to
get
4.
it's, you know, about 27
Statistically
minutes into the video.
significant.
It's like-
Wow, I don't think. Have we even not done any of these levels? We've done them all, haven't we? Have we not? I don't think we did horsepower.
we did horsepower.
Did we do call for help?
We didn't do call for help.
Let's do it. It's my chance to lose or tie.
Yep. It's just what we need out of a situation like that. A best 4 out of 8.
Peggle keeps you going. It's kind of like food. All I want
Is a room somewhere.
is that cocktail of skill and chance. All I want is to see my ball do something sweet.
Yeah. God, we haven't played poker in ages, have we?
Yeah, Nick was talking about getting the poker night back alive. Joey apparently asked about it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
God, well, I mean, it would be a thing to see Joey after all this time.
Yeah.
It's just like, do we know enough people between all of us to...
I guess if the 4 of us played, the 4 of us who live here plus Joey, that would technically be enough.
I'm just, maybe Nick can get some of his bookstore people into it.
Yeah, maybe.
As long as they're not playing Call of Cthulhu in the living room.
At the same time as poker, probably not much risk of that.
No, I would imagine not. I think you may
Hey, we've
be
been
on the
taking
verge of
each
walking
other's
away with
turns
this
this
one.
game.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Well, that confuses matters, doesn't it?
It does. Interesting. I'm about to hand you another win. Oh well, that's fine.
I suppose I should sabotage this
We'll
at
have
this
to
point.
we'll have to continue taking score in our heads and not in the video game. We can trust our minds.
Well, the thing is that we
Over
definitely
the
we haven't been
Peggle
doing
line.
it consistently because I got the shot that got me that guide.
Wait, what? Did one of us take 2 turns at some point?
Yeah, it would have been me, presumably.
Maybe.
You know how I've been doing that?
Yeah.
Or trying to every time when you tell me not to. So
Possibly.
this is really my own fault.
Who knows? We'll have to review the tape to figure out what happened here. I think that we might have just gotten the wrong turn wrong. I mean, the first turn wrong.
No. I definitely took the shot that got me that guide.
Well then, what happened?
And you don't have the guide.
This game is... We might as well just throw this game out. We
Oh,
might as
really?
well throw this whole
best
series
four-
out.
Oh, really? I seem to see I see that I have the higher score somehow.
Yes. But how much of that was me? I truly don't know. Well, whatever. I'm taking your turns. I'm doing my best. It's all in the interest of sportsmanship. That wasn't a very good shot, but that's not because I wasn't trying.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I think this is the point where we realize that all of this competition
It
helps.
was all meaningless.
Yeah.
The cosmos cares not which way the ball falls.
Mhm. Hey, Mumble Squatters.
Hey.
Any of you live in New York? You like poker?
Yeah, you want to play poker?
Yeah, you want to come over to our house and play poker?
You want to live in our house and play poker? You want to sleep on our couch and play poker?
I think I just won it for you, Spam.
Surely not.
I think I did.
God. Oh my god.
I think I did.
Well, thanks. Great. It's a tie.
It's all meaningless.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Have a good one.
Thank you for watching Peggle. Goodbye.